Sel Roti is more than just food for us Nepalis. It's a taste of festivals, family gatherings, and home. Crispy on the outside, soft and slightly chewy inside. It's something we all look forward to. Today, I'm going to share how I make Sel Roti in my kitchen, in a simple way that anyone can try. I start with 6 cups of medium grain rice. Wash it few times and then soak them overnight in water, or around 6 to 7 hours. After that, I drain the water and keep it aside to use in grinding. Now for the other ingredients. We need 1 cup of sugar. Add less if you prefer less sweet. Then ½ cup of ghee. My kids like softer Sel Roti, so I have added additional 2 tablespoons of ghee. You can make this with 6 tablespoons of ghee. I also add some cardamom, clove and cinnamon powder, ½ to 1 tablespoon each. These are not compulsory items, but trust me, they make a difference. Now we grind them all together. I add the drained rice into the grinder. Halfway through, I pour in the ghee, then more rice, then the spices and sugar. Grinding takes patience. I stop a few times, adding just enough water to keep the motor from struggling. What we're looking for is a slightly coarse, grainy texture, not too smooth or liquidy mixture. Now pour the batter into a mixing bowl. I add 2 cups of rice flour and give it a good stir. Instead of rice flour, you can also use 2 cups of soaked rice but grind them real smooth. The texture already feels promising. Then, little by little, I add water, watching closely, because this is what decides the fate of your Sel Roti. Too much water makes it runny, too little and it won't flow into shape. What we want is that perfect middle, smooth and semi-liquid, just thick enough to pour. Once it feels right, I cover the bowl and let it rest for a couple of hours, so it's ready to flow perfectly when we cook. Now it's time to bring our batter back to life. I unwrap the bowl, give it a gentle stir, and check the consistency. The batter should flow smoothly, not too thick, not too thin, just enough to hold its shape when it touches the hot oil. This moment always feels special to me, because the way the batter flows decides how beautiful your Sel Roti will be. Our goal here is to have a smooth consistency which flows evenly when you make a circle. Take your time and don't rush. Add just little water and check the flow of the batter. If the batter feels a little runny, you can add a tablespoon of rice flour. Nothing to worry about. Just make sure the batter flows smoothly. Get the tools ready. I use ½ of a plastic bottle as my pouring jug. You can do it by your hand if you are comfortable. Then you need 2 wooden chopsticks. For the pan, there's a special Sel Roti pan in Nepali stores, but any deep steel pan works too. Just avoid non-stick pans. I fill the pan with vegetable oil and test it by dropping in a little batter. If it turns golden brown in 5 to 6 seconds, the oil is ready. Now comes the fun part. Add the batter in the bottle and practice few times until you feel confident and have a rhythm. Now comes the testing part, the very first Sel Roti. Make sure the oil is hot. I pour the batter in a circle, letting my hand move slowly and steady. Once the edges turn golden, gently flip it with the chopstick. And in just a few more seconds, the other side is ready. And there it is, the first Sel Roti, perfectly golden and crispy. The first few tries can feel a little tricky, but don't worry. Each circle you make gets easier, almost like your hands start to remember the rhythm. If the Sel Roti doesn't seem round, you can always use the chopstick to fix them. If the tail doesn't stick together, you can join them with the chopstick. This is the joy of Sel Roti. It's not just about cooking, it's about creating something that brings people together, one circle at a time. Every Sel Roti that comes out of the pan feels like a reward. Crisp edges, soft inside, simple but so satisfying. With this recipe, I made about 22 Sel Roti, though they never last long in my home. Golden, crispy, and gently sweet, they're perfect with tea, or just on their own. I hope when you make them, your kitchen fills with the same warmth and joy they bring to mine. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again with another recipe.